guys, and welcome back to another episode of Test Drive Thursday. So today, as you can see, we are driving the Volvo FH, but we are driving the Volvo FH by Pendragon. So this is sort of Ohaha, but he doesn't support it anymore, I don't think. I'm pretty sure that's right, so Pendragon's taken over. But I think that's what happened, but not too sure on that. But yeah, I thought we'd jump back in a Volvo. We're in where are we? Oh, what's the place called? I forgot. Gothenburg. We're in Gothenburg. Let's check that. Yeah, Gothenburg in Sweden, where the headquarters of Volvo is placed. So hopefully we'll get to drive down to the headquarters later on when we pick up a trailer. But yeah, now let's drive down to the upgrade shop down there. And the thing I really don't like about this mod is the fact that you can look all the way over to the passenger side, and then even look out the window, which I find really weird, and it even clips into the mirror there. I'm really not a big fan of it. I mean, I just want to be able to look over. It's not exactly realistic climbing over the seat, or sitting like 60 or something, is it? I'd like something more like that. But yeah, anyway, let's drive it down to the upgrade shop. I only just picked this thing up, as you can see, 1 mile on the clock, just driven it down here. Not a very long journey, but these trucks, yeah, see how annoying that is? These trucks are so quiet. Wait, full throttle. You can hear me clenching the gears there, but it's so quiet. It just doesn't make a noise. So refined, these things. Sharp in there, but yeah. Let's get over here and start upgrading the truck. Okay then, so here we are in the upgrade shop. As you can see, this is sort of the standard cab. It's a sleeper cab, but if you were taking non-box trailers, you'd go for this cab. But if you want to work your way up, you can go through the Globetrotter, and even more headroom if you're really tall. You could go for the Globetrotter XL if you wish. As you can see here, there are tons and tons of chassis to go for. Starting with the 4x2, you can have a lower 4x2 if you're going for some really tall trailers, so they fit under bridges properly. You got a 6x2, 6x2 rear lift, and then low at the front, 6x4, that. I believe that is matte paint. I may be wrong. Maybe just moving the fifth wheel. I'm not too sure, but yeah, you can have that lowered as well. War Dog, like, different names to them. I mean, you can go for tandem trucks if you want to. 8x4A, 8x4B. You can just go completely mental with this thing. I really do like this mod. Let's say if we go for that for just purposes here, you got all your usual engines, starting with a 420 and going all the way up to a Euro 5 750 brake. You got some Euro 6s lying around, like a Euro 6 650 here. But yeah, a lot of engines to choose from. Transmission, you got just the usual tune. It also comes with an Ohaha 8-speed retarder. I'm going to be trying that out today. I haven't tried it out before. See how it is, and then I'll give my recap on the end of the video. So stay around for that if you want to know more about it. These are the sort of interiors. They are pretty much stock, apart from it's sort of by Ohaha here. I wish that was an option to turn it off, because it is sort of annoying. It sort of ruins it, to be honest. But it does come with this custom interior. It is a bit weird. It sort of gets rid of some textures up there, which I don't like. Yeah, it just removes all textures on here. It's sort of, I don't know, it's really weird as well. I mean, look at it. I mean, look at the seats. The seats look nice, but what's all this about? It just doesn't fit at all. I really don't like it. But yeah, you've got all your usual paints down here. Everything you'd expect from the standard Volvo, but you've also got some Ohaha ones. Right, this one, not sure what this completely is, but that design, that's the classic Oahu design. FH16, DHL, FH Truck of the Year, and that's all customizable. Any sort of colour you want on there, so you can go crazy with that if you wish. Metallic version of that, Didaman, Metallica, 1-2, and you can change that then, which is rather nice, I find. Suit it to how you want it, and then yeah, all the usual ones. But yeah, onto the add-ons. There are quite a few add-ons, as you can see here, to choose from. Starting down below, it does come with some custom grills at the bottom. If I just try and find them, where is the right one? There we go. So you can come with some custom lights down there, and they do also light up. Or you could go for that one, but it sort of makes the truck a bit lower at the front and definitely a bit meaner. But I do reckon those would get smashed pretty easily if this was like a quarry truck or heavy haulage. But bear that in mind. It does come with custom lights. You can suit those to how you want them. Yellow ones if you're in France. But yeah, a lot to choose from. I do like those ones though. Really, I think they look really smart. I like them a lot. Up here it comes with some custom bull bars, like this one here. Even got a painted version, which I believe also supports matte metallic paint. Or maybe it's just, yeah, it's just a single colour on the metallic. So say if you got one a red and a black sort of theme, it would just pick up that single red. So just put it on something a bit more stock for customizing now. Also comes with this one here, if you wish. Let's find the right dot. Those lights do light up. There you go. And then you got all your usual ones. That SCS stock, pretty much. Right, moving on up, you can also have some aero pieces like that if you wish. I do like this one though. It gives some like 3-dimensional or aero scoops, or you can have it without if you want to, for a cleaner look. And on each one here you can also have all these lights and things to put on if you really want to, like that. But yeah, up here we can, is that the right dot? Oh, that one. So you can customize the sort of badge area here, so you can go with the full paint if you wish. Plastic and chrome, I do like that one. I think it depends what paint job you're going for, which one sort of works. You can also have it down here with the old school. Don't like that. It's sort of an empty space to me. It looks a bit rubbish. You can have it with nothing at all, but for me I prefer this one. I do like that. I mean, as I said, it depends what paint job you go for. Like a custom colour looks really good, but bear in mind it does sort of stretch paints. But if you're going for a single colour, it should be okay. Some of these work, some don't. Sort of depends which one you go for. Like that works fine, but yeah, I said depends which one you go for, if it works or not. But yeah, it's carrying on round. We have also a stone guard, that was the word I was looking for, with or without the logo. Up here there are some custom visors. You haven't just got the stock this time, you've also got the stock extra, which gives this paint opposed to plastic, and also some nice edges around there, which I really do like that one. Around here we can also tune this little window area here, so you can have it with the wind deflector, glass protector, some decals on here, extra decal, plus decal. I'll just cycle through these. Have them with a rear window, which I do like, but I do prefer not this one. I'm trying to find the right one. There is a certain one I like. No. Oh, I don't know if they removed it, you know. The one I like is where this one's tinted and then this is paint down the middle. But no, it seems to not be there anymore, so you can go for that look if you want, or if that's the case, I'd probably go for that if it was me. It sort of looks a bit more sleek. And it'd be nice to have some windows in the back of there instead of sort of just plotted on like that. Mirrors or usual ones, but it also comes with another painted version where it got full paint as opposed to just that strip there. Again, it sort of looks better if, well, depending what paint you go for. You got all your usual decals up here. You even got a ho-ha-ho one, or you can remove it. But if you remove it, it just goes back to that stock one, so bear that in mind. Up here, you can change the, it's called the forehead here. I do like that one the best, I think, or maybe this one. They both do look very good. There are some custom light bars up here, and if you go for, let's find the right dots, not that one, the spoiler. Right, where is it? No, not that one. There we go. If we go for that spoiler, you can then put some on there, I think, like that. If you go for like an aerial or something, you can put them on there. Yeah, all the usual roof bars, and then even got some with OHA on. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Up here, it just come with a sort of police style beacon, which is quite funny. And then around the back, you can put some cab signs on, aero kits. Yeah, you completely customise that how you want it. Cab lights, as I said, up here, and it just come with some custom cab lights, which do look pretty nice. Down here, we have got all the sort of side skirts and wheel arches customization. So, as I said before, if you're a viewer of this channel, you know I like the sort of painted then open top look. I'm not a big fan of the full paint. If I was going for not the open top, I'd go for this plastic at the top. Not a big fan of that, but when it has got plastic over the top like that with the strips, I think I do like it a bit better. And you know, with usual side skirts, side skirts plus, extra, granny edition. So this is where this mod starts to look a bit unique, let's say. Let's carry on down. You got the custom, and that does look pretty cool, depending on which paint you go for. It's kind of weird, but custom plus with that plate in the middle. If I can get my words out. Let's try and find this dot here. Right, there is actually a dot. Try and find it for you. There are all the exhaust stacks. Right, there you go. Here's some of them. Rather nice designs, I think. And even one down there. Up here, or down here, you can customize the rear. So if you're going for a heavy haul style truck, you can make some really nice designs down here. It does look really nice, but if you want to, you can go for the stock, or maybe even empty like that, depending on how you're feeling. Right, dashboard devices. Right, where's this dot? Right, where is it? Not too sure, but I believe somewhere there is a dot where you can customize some things on the back here with some tanks, but that may be with the larger chassis. Not too sure. Right, there's a hidden dot underneath the sort of chassis here, and that is to customize this front grille. So you got a fully chrome one, which is a bit mental. Paint looks rather nice with certain paint jobs, especially this one, or even like a chrome and black combo. But yeah, really nice. Moving on to the interior, you got all your usual sort of dots here to place stuff on, like your mug down there, and you can go all the way over here, remember, with this mod, so you can see those up close. There was a dot outside, I believe, with the dashboard devices, so let's go around there. There we go. So we can be like that. Where is that dot gone? I'm like putting stuff on. See, there's like a table there. I don't see any table inside. See, I'm seeing stuff from the outside, not from the inside. Maybe it's the customer. Yeah, there we go. The customer interior if you want that, so bear that in mind. GPS screen like that, so yeah, bear that in mind if you want that, but I'm not a massive fan of that interior. It looks a bit messy, to be honest, but yeah, that's the main customization for this truck. But now I'm going to customize it to my dream spec. I did you wrong. 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 Only too much, only too much, you made a mistake, you made a mistake. Only too much, only too much, you made a mistake, you made a mistake. Then, so here it is. So I have taken inspiration from a truck that I saw at Truckfest. So I'll put an image on the screen right now of it. So yeah, I'll try to make it as realistic as possible. I think I've sort of done well there. I think it looks quite a lot like the truck that I drove and sat in. Well, I didn't drive it. I sat in it. But yeah, I'm amazed that they have the paint job, which is pretty much identical to it. But anyway, let's get inside. I have gone for the curtains this time. I don't usually go for them. But yeah, I think you're all used to the Volvo interior and all the buttons, like your parking brake down there. So yeah, I'm not going to go through it. And I have also got a job in the sat nav, and it hasn't got very long left on it. So I do need to put my foot down today. Test this truck's performance out. It's rather nice. Smooth this thing. Right, here we go. So I'm using the Ohaha 8-speed transmission. The gears are very long, but very smooth. And better power delivery as well, I think. Instead of constantly changing gear. I do like it though. It's really nice to get starting off with. Like 4th and 5th are pretty nice, and then 6th is pretty low as well. Once you get into the 7th, the ratios start to get a bit bigger, and that's where you get the larger power band, which is really nice from driving this this truck this small distance. You can really tell that they've tested this, put it well to their requirements. It is really nice. So I don't know what I'm on about then, but yeah, it's really smooth and it's been well planned out. I think they've tested it well, is what I was trying to say, and yeah, I think it works really well. I would recommend it if you're going for it. Maybe not for a heavy haul, but everything else, look, 8th gear, completely fine. It does sort of run out of power. Doing 90 now. This truck with a 750 usually does about 100. Let's see if it can do that. Obviously this isn't realistic, but yeah, it can do it. So it's completely fine, this transmission. In fact, I prefer it to the stock ones. It's hard as powerful. So yeah, it's all fine, that transmission. I'm glad I tested that. So I really do like it. I'm always going to use it now, I think. Really nice. I mean, like, if you're going at UK speed limit, what, 60, like that, you're in the middle of the green zone in 8th, so you're not pushing it too far. Completely fine. So really, really nice. Do like that. And yeah, you've got all the quietness of this truck as well, so smooth gears. You can, well, The only criticism that I'd have is that it's possibly not as involving to drive as a sort of the other transmissions where you, like on the country lanes, you're probably going from 11th to 12th quite a lot, but now you just stick it in 8th and go, so it sort of feels like it automatic, but I do like it. It's really smooth, really smooth. Let's look at that. I mean, I love the lights on this truck as well, with the sort of black sort of light ring, whatever you call it, right, put out in front of the sky. It turns in extremely sharp. Yeah, it sort of loses a bit of power when you go 6th, 3rd to 7th. Maybe that skip is a bit too severe, but it's alright. The real test is going to be with a trailer, so we'll see how that goes. I believe there's roadworks down here. Yeah, there's still roadworks here after how many months is in fact it's probably coming up to a year since Scandinavia DLC's been released, and has that year gone quick? Let's see how it can get away here. What's the MAN doing? Let's go. Oops, missed that gear a bit. Yeah, it's so much easier to get away than constantly changing the gear. I do like that. Super smooth. It does mean I'm only using, what, 2/3 my H shifter, but whatever. Still really nice. Yeah, it's really bugging me. The ability to look out like that, it's sort of like a right-hand drive truck. But as you sort of can see here, we are at the Volvo headquarters. I said I wanted to go here, so I have. Right, let's get away. Come on. Power, please. Right, it's probably best to start off in 4th, I've realised. Yeah, here we are. Volvo headquarters. Gotta get this trailer quickly before it expires. Don't want that to happen. This is a rather nice trailer as well. So quick, these things. Right, here we go, here we go. Have you got my trailer for me? Should do, right. Right, so here it is. Gothenburg to Gothenburg. So it's not a really long journey, but I am going to take a detour to make it a bit longer. 23 minutes remaining, so it's urgent and fragile, but it's 14 tons, so the 750 isn't really going to have an issue with it, but we're going to test this transmission with it also. But yeah, from my experience, these trucks, in game at least, can handle, or with the 750, can handle up to about 40 tons. They're fine up to that, but in real life they'll be much better than that. They'll be fine up to about 60 probably. I'm not too sure, but this game sort of underpowers them somehow. There we go. Let's reverse in. I am only on version 1.23 of Eurotruck because of pro mods, so I'm just on the temporary one whilst we catch up. But yeah, so we don't have the trailer reversing, like the high difficulty one. But look at this. Look at that, the mirrors have been folded in. I never noticed that before. Oh, this looks rather nice. I think the metallic paint's a bit too, I think the colours in it are a bit too different. It sort of gives that weird hazy effect, but it is rather nice. Right, 30 kph. Let's turn around here. Shows rocks. Watch that front mirror. Right, let's get going. Let's get out of here. I think we'll pull down to the front and then we'll have a look at... What did that hit? Let me see, what did I hit? 1%. I don't know what I hit. It's weird. Looks like these trucks have got 750s as well. Nice. So a combined power of all these three is 2,250 brake horsepower. I think so. Yeah, is that right? Maybe. Pretty sure. But yeah, that's a lot of horsepower. Let's turn left. Oh look, there's a truck down here. I don't think I've seen AI on this road before. Maybe wrong, but I don't think I have. I've always loved coming down here though. I don't come down here often. I definitely haven't been here on this profile at least. It's all greyed out, but headquarters of Volvo trucks in Gothenburg, Sweden. Let's try and turn in here. Good turning circle on these trucks, especially if you have the mid-lift with the front or mid-axle steering. They're all really nice. But yeah, look at this. Rather splendid. Right then, I sit back on the road. Just been taking some pictures for the thumbnail that you saw, but yeah, right. Yeah, cool, we're out. Nice. It's cool to see all the trucks down there and being ready to be delivered and stuff, but in fact, before we get going, let's have a look at the route to where we're going to review the truck. So we could go that way, that's a bit longer, but I'm actually think I want to go that way. Around there. I think we go that way, it's really long. I'm going to go this way. Sort of a nice journey. We got some highway driving with the trailer, some more, and it's got some country lanes before we get over here. And we're dropping off at Volvo, back where we started. That's really cool. Dropping them off at the dealer. Awesome. Right, on the road. Anything coming over there? Right, it's a coach. Right, it can go. Oh, transmission was struggling there in 6th. Right then, I sit back on the road. Just been taking some pictures for the thumbnail that you saw, but yeah, right. Yeah, cool, we're out. Nice. It's cool to see all the trucks down there and being ready to be delivered and stuff, but in fact, before we get going, let's have a look at the route to where we're going to review the truck. So we could go that way, that's a bit longer, but I'm actually think I want to go that way. Around there. I think we go that way, it's really long. I'm going to go this way. Sort of a nice journey. We got some highway driving with the trailer, some more, and it's got some country lanes before we get over here. And we're dropping off at Volvo, back where we started. That's really cool. Dropping them off at the dealer. Awesome. Right, on the road. Anything coming over there? Right, it's a coach. Right, it can go. Oh, transmission was struggling there in 6th. So it looks like it's 4th, or with a 14 tonner at least. 4th, 5th and 6th, you have to do individual. But anyway, let's get to the, like the talking points of the video. Which I usually talk about the history of the truck that I'm driving, or I talk about the history of the truck company, and then I'll give a review. Why Siri keep activating on my phone when I talk? It's really weird. But I give a history about the truck or the truck make, and then at the end of the episode I review the truck, say what I think about it, and say if I recommend it for you to drive on your game. So far, I am liking this transmission. Sort of the feature point of this episode for driving, at least, because I've driven thousands and hundreds of thousands of miles in these FHs on your truck, so this transmission is a nice change. But yeah, Volvo Trucks was actually founded in 1920 in, I think that's in northern Sweden, and Ghent, Belgium. And then engines are made in Skövde, in Sweden, which is sort of in the centre of Sweden. I believe it's on here. It should be on here. Maybe not. It was on Pro Mods, I'm sure. It's about here, I think, sculpted. But yeah, in early 1928, the LV Series 1 was presented to the public. So this is Volvo's first ever truck, and it was an immediate success, really. It sold over 500 units before the summer, and it had a 2-litre 4-cylinder engine, and the power rated at 28 brake horsepower. Considering this thing has 750, and that had 28. Pretty mad. Looks rather nice. And then in the spring in 1928, both the first car Volvo produced and the first truck with a 6-cylinder... So, what I'm trying to say is, in 1928, 1929, let me get my words out, Volvo first made their first car and truck with a 6-cylinder engine. That's what I was trying to say. Got a bit confused. And that was the Series 3 of the trucks. But that shared a lot of parts with the Series 2, which I haven't really talked about. But yeah, I was just looking through the history of Volvo trucks on their website, and the amount of trucks they've made. Oh, the other lane. The amount of trucks they've made in their lifetime is truly amazing, honestly. I thought, I usually give myself about 20 minutes with all like the busy times I've got at the moment with exams to sort of research the trucks. And I was like, no way I won't be able to read all them, but I tried to get through quite a few. So yeah, the Series 3 had a 6-cylinder engine, opposed to the Series 1, which had a 4, as I said. Let's turn on to country lanes and see how this thing does. But then skipping a bit forwards into the 1950s. So in fact, the 1950s, a lot of revolution happened in the trucking world. Oops. Indicators on, so I can't see properly. A bit weird, but yeah, a lot of revolution happened. I mean, the introduction of sleeper cabs and power assisted steering happened then, and that made it much easier for the drivers. And in that decade, trucks such as the L34 and L49 were produced, and along with a lot more trucks than that. I think there was about 20 or so in 1950, so quite a lot were produced in that time. Then into 1960, the history said that some drivers still wanted performance to over fuel consumption, so we'll get more performance and less fuel consumption. That was basically because these trucks weren't really going that far. They were usually going like 20 to 30 kilometers per each, like little job sort of, so they didn't really need fuel consumption. It was only like the introduction of like long hauling that sort of fuel consumption was deemed an issue, I guess. But yeah, so with the F82 and F83, a petrol engine, petrol V8 was still optional and was kept. Then in the 1970s, lots of refinement happened to the truck. So 1960s was sort of revolution, and now it's sort of refining it in the 1970s. And in that era, 1970s, the F10 and F12 were introduced, and those two trucks, the cabs was mounted onto. Whoa, I'm speeding. I've just noticed, but I can't sort of concentrate on 3 things at once. But yeah, so those cabs were mounted to a chassis with a spiral suspension. So this made the environment for the driver a lot more comfortable and quiet and refined, which I think I'd like that. But yeah, skipping forward 20 years, the 1990s, it sort of focused more on environmental considerations. So the more efficient vehicle combinations such as the FH12 and FH16 were released then, and those trucks were actually awarded Truck of the Year in 1994, and over 400,000 units were sold since 1993. So that's quite a few. Right, looks like we're turning onto another country lane now. Look at the size of those wind turbines, absolutely huge. And then, skipping forward quite a lot again, the 2012, the new Volvo FH was launched, which is what we're driving now. And for 19 years, well, a bit longer than that now. Oh, break. So a long time, the FH has been an icon in the sort of trucking industry. And so expectations were very high for the truck, and I have to say they have been fulfilled. It's such a nice, refined truck. The design's great, it looks great, drives great, everything's great about it, so they've really done well. And a cool fact is that this cabin actually has an extra cubic meter of cab space in the previous one, so it's a little cool fact. So where are we on the job now? So we've got 42 miles left. So I'll sort of give you a review of this truck mod. So it's taking a great truck to begin with, the Volvo FH, and it's sort of enhancing or sort of creating customization, because to be fair, there isn't much when you start out on the vanilla ETS2 with customization. It's sort of non-existent for all the trucks, but customization that this can give you is just amazing. And as I've said before, when a mod gets to the point where your ability to customize a truck to be a heavy haulage or a show truck and make them look completely different, or make a lot of different customizations, that's the point where the customization is complete on a truck. And I think this has managed it, if you sort of understand what I mean. You can go from a show truck like this to sort of a heavy haulage truck, if you wish, with all like the rear end stuff with the lights. It looks really nice. But yeah, I think this mod's customization is great. Transmission, it's really nice to drive without a trailer. I'd say more, but even with a trailer for like, motorway miles, what are we doing? Let's have a look. We're doing averaging about 60 litres every 100 miles, but we haven't really driven that far, to be honest. Brake's good. But yeah, I'm guessing once you get on the motorway for a while, you'd be completely fine in this thing. And it's so quiet and refined. I really do recommend it if you like your Volvos, and you probably already got it. I mean, it's truly great, this mod. It is awesome. One of my favourite mods, I think. Getting a bit close to that guy in front. Not struggling in fourth then. But yeah, fourth gear up to about 17 before you need to change. Great, and then like sixth gear. Let's watch it trailer on the back of there. They're ever going to finish these roadworks? Yeah, 60. We're only just gone to the green zone, and we're doing about 20 then. We're going so slowly. These guys need to upgrade to a Volvo FH. But yeah, up to about what, 35 in 6th, 7th. You're okay up to about 50 or so. It's so good, this truck. I really do like it. What we're doing about 53 at the edge of the green zone. So yeah, really fine. Then you get into 8th, which is like starting off at about 45 green zone. I'm guessing it goes up to about 60, 65ish. Right, no, not this one. It's so confusing, this, because it's got a roadway you can't go down. It's not highlighted on the map, so you don't really notice it, so you end up turning into an invisible wall. But yeah, here we are. We've sort of done a loop, haven't we? Hopefully we're not late. Yeah, we're late. I think it was worth it though, to test the truck. Don't want to go on too small journeys, but yeah, done some motorway driving. some country lane driving. It's just really nice to drive this thing. Really do like this mod. Right, that was a nice little loop. We started off at that fuel station, if you remember. Retarder, as I said, it's really nice. In fact, let's go the other way. An old FH over there. Come on, lights. There we go. Let's get going. Let's follow this Peugeot. Indicators are very loud on this though. I think they need to be dialed down a little bit. It sort of loses power in fifth, I'm noticing. So I have to give it a bit of a push. Should be okay, right. Turning down here. Please don't hit me, please don't hit me, please don't hit me. You wait there, high and down. If you're gonna go, you gotta go, but look how straight that is. Surely it isn't that straight. Yeah, here we are. Level. That was a nice journey. Dropping these trucks off at the dealer. Nice little circle that. Even though we're late, we're gonna get moaned at. Because there's such high demand of these trucks. Straight out of the factory, straight to the dealer. There we go. Reverse a little bit, I don't like that. There we go. Nicely done. Right, what did we get? Late, I know. 162 miles. What did we get deducted? So it's 2 hours late. I crashed into something invisible leaving, so minus 1,400-ish. Not too good, is it? 2 hours late, but not too bothered. I got enough money. But yeah, I really do recommend this truck. It is great to drive, great customization, and I'm pretty sure you've already tried it already, but it's absolutely great. So if you enjoyed this little episode, please click that like and why not subscribe for a lot more videos like it. And all I have to say is thank you for watching, and goodbye.